Going live. Go large. Okay. Minute. Oh my goodness. Too much stuff. Look at all this. All the way. Are you serious, camera? Okay. All right, that's good. Hello. Hi. Let's get this rolling. My name is Tigger Wyndham. I'm an author. All right. My name is Tigger Wyndham. That's me. I'm pointing back at me because I'm here. I'm an author of this book. Here we go. Focus on that. I'm going to take this away for a second. There you go. Interview with the Antichrist by Tigger Wyndham. Tigger Wyndham. That's me. Me. I'm pointing with my thumb because I'm here. Anyway, this is my book. I understand how things get really crisscrossed when you're just watching something and you're not seeing me. You're watching my hands. Well, that's by design. You're not going to see me. Anyway, I'm here today as an educator, and hopefully in the future to purposely be able to be available to ask questions. But right now we're starting off the whole thing with a reading of my book. I'm just going to read it, maybe for a week or two. You're not going to get the, well, not because I don't want to, but because I don't know how to manage these things. Here's the computer that's doing the streaming. I don't know how to manage to get a live chat, all these things. Anyway, it's technical. It's all the bare bones of streaming. And I'm trying to get chat, super chat, all those things. I hope it's picking up the audio. You realize, of course, this is a test, and why I'm going to be reading this for a couple weeks. This is the big kickoff. Anyway, some artwork. Yeah, my book is not filled with too many things of great artwork. I did it all myself. Woo! Here's a picture of me. That's a thing. That's a picture of me. A thing. A thing. Yes, a planter. In so many words. Here is the typical symbol for the Antichrist. The foremost symbol of the Antichrist. Oh, I'm just going to break this book open. Okay, once again, I am Tigger Wyndham. I am Tigger Wyndham. This is my book, Interview with the Antichrist, by Tigger Wyndham. All right. I am an educator because I know an awful lot about the Antichrist in person. In person. I'm going to teach you that the Antichrist, whoops, let's do this right. You can't just make the letter T. You have to make the letter T. Okay, that's me. The Antichrist symbol. Oops, don't mess up your T's. This is the Antichrist symbol. It's almost a T, like when you're spelling something with a capital T, but it's this. This is the foremost symbol of the Antichrist. Symbol is this. I'm Tinger Wyndham. Tinger Wyndham brings you knowledge of the Antichrist. And this is the Antichrist symbol. I'll draw it again. Maybe if you would do this in your mind, you might understand we're almost drawing a cross, but it's not. I did it this way, but it doesn't matter, if you draw from right to left or left to right. This is the point. There's a little bit of a wobble there. I don't like that. In other words, it's very exact and specific. No wobbles allowed. There. Okay. It's this. Now, if you were to do this, that is not the symbol of the Antichrist. No. This going like that underneath, when you people who sign their signature scribble, 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 and go like that at the end of it. That's kind of a thing. Or my favorite. It's so obvious. Oh, wait a minute. How's it go? Oh, we're going to kick this off with a really good one. We're going to bash. We're going to bash. Let's bash on. How they do it? Virgin Airlines. And they do that. Do it on the it's some people call it a hash mark, but it's like, anyway, yes, the popular intercontinental worldwide global airlines. I can say the word Virgin. But anyway, when you go around putting that on your name or your brand or your symbol, you're speaking worlds to me, baby. And I'm going to tell you what that means. You can add that to it or not. But it's mostly this. That. I've seen some, but you don't know what it means. Oh, there was a popular, some famous, a celebrity, for lack of a better word. I don't know the name, and I'm proud I don't remember these things. So anyway, he was like, I think he had like something like this, or some. I was like, this is the beast, this is the Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, how do you know? And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to document all these things out by reading my book. But the cover of my book, obviously, as you can see, I did a lot of, my A is as slanty as I could get it. I mean, I couldn't write an A with as slanty as I want and get it in a font. Okay, but I did it on the T. I had to get some special artwork to get this T to be crossed like that. You can do it on top of a capital letter because, like I said, it's mostly this. And this does correlate to a part of the body. As you can see with the silhouette of the man here on my cover, you can tell if you drew out the head. Okay, I'm almost for drawing. kind of like my name there, but see if you see the silhouette. See, you can tell that's a neck, and then there's somebody's head right there. So it's a guy with a head, and he's looking down. He's looking at his hand. He's looking at the globe. I'm not going to draw on the cover of this book. I wish I had a ruler. But you can tell his eyes are looking down his right shoulder, down his right arm, at his arm and hand extended. Like if you were to do this. Here's my hand. Pretend I had a globe in it. See this guy? This model is posing with a globe in his right hand. He's looking down his right arm with his hand extended, looking at a globe in his hand. And what is he doing? He's looking down this way. This is like the body of a man. Here we go. Head. You know the shoulders are here. There's your right hand. This is not, that didn't come out too well. And we're not talking about the left arm. No. So anyway, that again. Anyway. Right arm. Anyway, the head, the eyes, everybody's looking this way. Anyway, the motion is this way. Everything this way. Slanty, slanty, slanty. Do you get it? Okay. But that's the reason I included this photo on the cover. If you were to stand, a man or a woman, stand with your hand extended like this, and then look down at it. Look at the globe in your hand. Your head would be tilted down a little bit and to the right a little bit. Looking at your hand, looking down at your hand, looking down at your hand, which I'm doing right now. I'm looking down at my hand. It's one of my favorite positions. It is a thing. It is a symbol. It is a message. Yes, that pose, this pose. Okay, great. All right. Bear that in mind. That's one of the first things I want to cover. I'm going to be covering a lot, years worth. But like I said, I'm going to start with just reading. Anyway, oh my. Anyway, the title of my book is Interview with the Antichrist, subtitle, Darkening of the Light, 666, by Taylor Wyndham. This is the Biblical Antichrist interviewed in New York, 2012. I have a little blurb here on the globe. Blessed are the persecuted for righteousness' sake. Yes, I interviewed the Antichrist in New York in 2012. Today's date is July 29th, 2022. It's been 10 years. My goodness. Anyway, opening up, interview with the Antichrist. I put his primary symbol and the Antichrist, his primary point of view. And I put it in a quote. And it says right here, this is their quote. This is what's on their mind. This is how they are. This is where they're from. It says here, I'm remembering the future. Quote, the Antichrist. Okay. Well, I could talk about that forever, but I said I was just going to read today, which I am. We got to break this open. Interview with the Antichrist, Part 1, New York, 2012, Taylor Wyndham. That's me. And all that stuff. Oh, I put quotes here. Yes, blessed are the persecuted for righteousness' sake. That one was on the cover. Negative reinforcement will not make you right, said your mother. I'll have to read this a couple times. Preface. This interview investigates a reality that the reader may not know is happening every day in the world, though the ultimate mysterious person's is helping hand. Through the ultimate mysterious person's is helping hand. Evil goodness, millions of Antichrist strong, though not himself, the biblical Antichrist has decided to help us with the impossible. Who else is there to ask but their leader? Thanks to Terry for bringing this mantle of awareness to me and assigning me the privilege of interviewing him outside of how he is usually regarded by others in his private life. Introduction. This interview with the Antichrist is the first in a series of meetings with him. The many Antichrists appearing on the earth are the inexplicable mystery this dialogue seeks to reveal. With Terry's help and material contributions, this publication presents the framework and conclusions for the as yet heretofore unknown details of the biblical mystery about the Antichrist. Sign me. All right, let's see how far we're going to get. Phrasing and energy assignments is to be considered. 27 pages. I wonder if I can make it that long. Okay. Interview with the Antichrist, Part 1, New York, 2012, interviewed by me, Tinger Wyndham, in Central Park in New York, a park bench, early morning. Me. I arrive early at Central Park and wait on a bench by the bridge at 7 a.m. The man is known for being an early riser, and I got the go-ahead for no less an early hour than anybody else when he puts the world in motion. I'm wearing what I told his secretary I was going to wear so he would recognize me. It didn't matter. His famous British profile and hair stuck out of the top of a giant overcoat as he passed me briskly, causing a waft of air that stunned me momentarily. I knew he was letting me see him for the first time, but I have to breathe it in. Good-looking, famous people don't just flash you in their charms and then walk on by. He was signaling me, or was it a test? Naturally, I followed him, but I couldn't figure out if he was looking for me or if I was looking for him. There is no other person who makes me wonder at life events quite like him, and he has done it from afar and in this frame hood for decades, and not just to me. And now he wants a small-time investigative journalist to scoop an anonymous interview with him where he has promised to sort of answer my questions and appear as the Antichrist, which I only found out he was beneath all other exteriors he traffics in the public eye. Longtime fans have always suspected it, that he was more than just another pretty face. But what was it? It would seem that I am the only one who found out his true identity. Communicated it back to him and have now received a reply from his office to the effect of prepare for a personal interview, but he is to remain anonymous. No contract, written or otherwise. I was free and he was free to do whatever it was he had in mind. And I was game and I was gaining on him. I had something to say. There. Pardon me, Mr. Anyways, come on then, this way. Okay, I'm going. We headed east with the morning sunshine, and I was glad of that because I was freezing. How do you conduct an interview in freezing temperatures? With the coffee he brought. Suddenly we were in the light, warm and calm, and we just slung into a bench as he handed me one of the coffees. Tinger, what do I call you? I know I won't reveal your private name, but I need to refer to you as something. No, you can't call me by my public name yet. And being referred to as Mr. Antichrist... Pretty snarky, I said. Antichrist, yeah, so is a challenge. I want you to get to know me in a different light and retain my privacy. But mostly I want you to know about what's really happening. I have so much information for you today. An assumed name is best. How about Terry? Call me Terry. Ah, Terry. Terry's great. Does this Terry of yours have a last name? Terry the Antichrist. No, it needn't be more complicated than that. Just call me Terry. Giant grin. I wonder if this is for public. Oh, I'm taking a break. Hold on. When we're taking a break, we'll put this in here. There might be a reason for this. I'm not sure if I'm live. I don't know what the technical condition is by which I'm broadcasting. Like I said, there's a lot of technical things that I have to do that I don't know if I've done them or not. All right. But I do know there needs to be a lot of hours of this. This is not a gamer channel. I am not a gamer. This is not a game. Anyway, you can enjoy the fountain. Yeah, the fountain's great. Okay. Well, we might want to, it's really hard to say. Isn't the fountain wonderful? I always defer to the fountain. What is break time? Defer to the fountain. I'll tell you about the fountain later. It's very nice. So, entertaining as the fountain is, I should still be reading. But I'm not sure if, a couple things. Oh, there's just so many caveats. We're going to break the stream. We're going to break the stream now. Right. See, all right. Break the stream now. Ready? Okay. And we're breaking the stream because we're not sure how we're broadcasting. And that is the truth. Bye.